You ready?
I'm ready.
This is
Are
like
you
more real with
nervous?
the camera, yeah. Hey friends, I am super excited to be with the one and only Candace Fleming at NCTE 2017 in St. Louis.
Yay.
And we just did an interview about your new book, Ben Franklin's in My Bathroom, for the Yarn Podcast. And it's really fun for me to be here with Candace Fleming because my very first national conference my whole life was NCTE 2011 in Chicago.
That's right.
And I was at a very nice dinner, a very nice Random House dinner, and I was very nervous. And I was sitting there, and I saw across the room there was Candace Fleming was sitting there. I gasped a little. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Candace
so
Fleming.
funny.
And Lauren Donovan, who was a publicist at the time at Random House, she came up and we were talking. We knew each other from the internet. And I go, did you know that Candace Fleming is over there? And she's like, yeah, I know Candace Fleming is here. And she goes, do you want me to introduce you to Candace Fleming? I go, oh, that's really nice of you. Absolutely not. There's no way I can talk to Candace Fleming. And she didn't accept that as an answer. I got to meet you. I'm
I
so
remember
glad
it.
that
And I would
did.
never have known you were nervous. And I think that's so funny because I'm
was
cheers.
terrified.
I'm such a big deal.
You are such a good deal. So I have one question for Candace Fleming today, and it has to do with kids writing informational text and kids doing some research. And I think it's really hard because it's a big, huge world out there, and there's an infinite number of things that they can write about. And when we were talking for the Yarn Podcast, you said one thing that you've gotten a lot better at as a writer is knowing what story to write about, what topic to pick. So what advice would you have for either kids or teachers or writers that are struggling with figuring out what to write about?
Oh, yeah. I think this answer goes for everybody, kids, teachers, whoever wants to write. Pick a topic that you're really passionate about. I was just talking with kids, gosh, was it only yesterday? It was, the day before yesterday, about this very subject. We were talking about nonfiction and how nonfiction can actually change the world. Maybe just one person at a time, right? And it starts with the person who chooses a topic that they want to share with someone else, that they're passionate about, that they may already know a little bit about, even if they've only seen a documentary or read a little bit about
YouTube
it.
video, probably.
A YouTube video. Yeah, absolutely, YouTube video. Did you get ideas from YouTube?
I
do that a lot too. But so something that they're really passionate about, that they want to write about, because this is something they're going to have to learn about, and then they're going to have to write it in a way that makes somebody else care about it too. But I think the number one thing is you choose, what is it that I want to share with somebody else? And I have a lot of great ideas that flash across my head that I think, oh, teachers could use that. Oh, that's never been written about. Nobody wrote about that topic. And then I think, 10 years ago I would have probably written about it, but now I think, do I want to waste my time with that? No, because I don't want to invest. I don't have a whole lot of heart to invest in that. So you pick a subject that you want to share, that you care about. Sharing and caring, isn't it?
I'm glad that you brought Ben Franklin to us.
Oh, thank you.
So in her
I
new
hope you
series,
read
people from history actually come to the present time.
Mm-hmm.
And the part that my students love the most, and I've had probably already, it's November, a dozen or more kids finish the
Really?
book.
That makes me
Yes,
happy.
and the part that almost all of them want to talk about is when Ben Franklin goes to the fire station.
Oh, with the preschoolers?
Yes.
Or he pushes ahead?
They just love him, like his joy at how, because he was a firefighter as a child, and he's just so excited to see how fire safety has changed.
Mm-hmm. And not, because he's still all the same tools, they're using the same tools.
They
and,
just love that part. I think it's the funniest thing.
That's good to know, and that's so funny because I would never have picked that. If I was saying what would they think was the funniest, that would not.
What would you pick?
If I thought what I think is funny or what I think they think is funny.
What do you think?
I think the swimming is the funniest. Yeah, mermaid swimming. Ben Franklin, and he could swim. So
Ben Franklin.
yeah.
What question do you have for our friends here watching?
Okay, so here's my question. Who would you choose to come back? If you could have anybody come and spend the day with you, anybody from history, who would it be?
Friends, thank you so much for watching. Let's leave a comment in the comments below. Candace would love to know. I would love to know who you would want to spend some time with. I'm going to think about this.
Yeah. The whole day. What would you spend the day on?
A whole day.
A whole day.
Wow. Well, I'm thinking, you're commenting. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and happy reading.
You sing to me. We'll start in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.